and highs to stay alive. But if I'm with you, I'll survive. So hold me close into the night, 'cause I need you to stay. You take me to paradise, that's why it's hard to wait.
Hey friends, welcome back. My name's LJ. If this is the first time that you visited my channel, welcome. Today we're getting right into it. I had decided that I needed to declutter and organize this kitchen. We moved into this house almost a year ago, and I think when we first moved in, we just kind of put things wherever. And so now that we have a better idea of how the kitchen flows with both of us in there cooking and doing different things, I wanted to get it organized and get rid of things that we haven't used over the last year. So we're just going to jump right in. So I hope you're ready, and let's get to it. This first cabinet that I'm working on is when you first walk in the kitchen, and of course you can see on the counter that's where my coffee bar is. I'm the only one in the house that drinks coffee, so this is all mine. And I thought that I needed a place to get it off the counters. This year I just want to keep things as minimal as possible on the countertops. What was originally in this cabinet was all of my mixing bowls and things like that, and you saw me taking all of those things out of there, and then I'm going to be decluttering because I don't need that many bowls. But I thought I would go ahead and clean the insides of the cabinets and even the outsides while I was in here. No better time than to do it than when it's empty, right? So we'll get that cleaned up, and then we'll start going through the different bowls and things and see what we want to get rid of. As I'm going through this process, I'm looking at all the different bowls that I have, and it seems I have duplicates of several of them, which is not necessary. So everything to the right is stuff that I plan on keeping, and then the stuff to the left I'm getting rid of. Those biscuit cutters, I got those at Target, part of the, I think it's the Threshold brand. Really, I only planned on using them for decor, but never did. So. And now these are the plastic bowls that I want to keep and the one I want to get rid of. The one bowl that I just set to the right I use as my garbage bowl, and then the stainless steel one, that was my mother's, and I've had it for years, but I really don't use it anymore. And I am keeping all my measuring cups because I don't think you can get enough of those. And now I'm just going to start taking everything into the dining room, and that's where I'm going to put everything that is going to go to be donated. That way I can keep it out of the way while I'm doing all the other. So now this cabinet is empty, and I'm going to start putting things back in, and you'll see that I kind of struggle with that. I decided to move all of my flour and sugar and stuff like that off of my shelf that is in the kitchen and put them away in the cabinet. Of course, I start out putting them on the counter, and you'll see I moved them like several different times. It was quite a struggle to try to figure out how I wanted things to be in this cabinet. I had to think about things that I use in the mornings and things that I use in the evening, because I do have my coffee in the evening as well. And then I wanted to keep up here, that's my collagen, so I do put that in my coffee in the morning. And then I like to keep some things for my granddaughter. She loves marshmallows, so I keep those in there. And then just little snack type items. So right now I'm just going through all of the K-cups that I have. Some of them are from Christmas, and I think I even had some pumpkin spice in there, so I was just going to do away with those, and that jar just really wasn't working for me. So you'll see that I end up putting a organizing container in there just to set them in. There it is. And I think that will help and be a lot easier to pull out when I need to get one. So I love having my Ninja coffee maker. This one also allows you to brew a pot of coffee, so that's why I have the jars of coffee, and then I also have the K-cups. If I'm working from home for the day, I'll usually make a small pot of coffee in the morning instead of just using a K-cup. And you'll see I struggle with how to put that basket in there. That holds the coffee filters. I probably rearrange this cabinet several times before I get it the way I want it.
Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious, idiots, thinking it will matter, keep me company downtown before the clock runs out. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. I'm afraid I'll end up nowhere. They keep saying I'll be fine, but how you know that I'll be there when it feels like I'm lying every time someone asks how it goes, and I save the details that actually mean something. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady.
Yay, I think we got it now. So this is all the coffee mugs that I needed to go through, and I was going to put the extra ones up here in the top. Some of them I decided to keep, and some of them I decided to get rid of, because with only me being the one that drinks coffee, I don't need that many coffee mugs. So I'm just going to put the ones that I don't use as often up there. I keep the ones on the peg that I do use, and you'll see I have one I'm taking away, so that one will be decluttered as well. So now we're going to move on to the next cabinet, which is all of our plates and bowls that we use regularly. I think once I got past that first cabinet, it got much easier, and so I could kind of figure out the flow and get rid of things that are just taking up real estate that we don't need. So I'll take everything out of this cabinet, and then of course I'm going to wipe this one down as well and then reorganize. We use a lot of paper plates because it's just the two of us, so there's no point in dirtying plates when it's just us, and so I always keep a good supply of paper plates in the cabinet. Now if we have something that you don't eat on a paper plate, like lasagna or a steak, we'll pull out the regular ones. But just being the two of us, we primarily use paper plates most of the time. The cleaner that I'm using, of course this is something I saw on YouTube from, I believe it was the Dollar Tree, and it's a lavender scent, but I really like it because it's not too strong. But it does do a good job. Alright, now I'm just going to get everything put back in here. I just had a few odds and end things to put up in the top shelf. And then we're going to move on to the next cabinet, which is a hot mess. It's where I've kept like my crock pots and stuff like that. I mean, it's just like all kinds of stuff in there. So here it is. So we're going to clean this one out. Yeah, look at there, magic. It's all empty, and now I'm putting things back. I'm going to use this for things like blenders and my KitchenAid, things like that, that I don't use all the time. But I think it'll just be more convenient to have them down here. So this project took me a day and a half to complete. It was a lot of work, and I didn't even get to all of it. Well, you'll see at the end, I'll show you the areas that I still need to do. This kitchen has a lot of cabinets, so you would think there would be plenty of space for everything, but they're kind of awkward. You know, you have that centerpiece between the two doors, and then the shelves in the back. They're not real deep. So it is kind of weird trying to get everything organized and where you want it and where it's going to work well for you. And I do apologize, I didn't get a video up last week, and that was because I did film one, and it was in the master bedroom, but I ended up trashing it because I was sick, and so it didn't turn out very good. But anyway, this is the next day, and this is my other junk cabinet. This one is just a collect-all. I think everything that we don't know what to do with, we throw in this cabinet. So I'm going to start cleaning this one out and decluttering a lot of this stuff. So you'll be amazed when you see what actually ends up
Life
going
goes up
back
and
in
it
there.
goes down.
But I'm going to put some music on so you guys
I know
can just
my mom
enjoy watching
taught
me
me that. I
go
figured
through
why
all
we
of
fool
this, and I'll be
around
back shortly.
so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious, idiots, thinking it will matter, keep me company downtown before the clock runs out. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, no, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, no, not yet, whoa. I'm afraid I'll end up nowhere. They keep saying I'll be fine, but how you know that I'll be there when it feels like I'm lying every time someone asks how it goes, and I save the details that actually mean something. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, not yet. Whoa, no, not yet. Whoa, no, not yet. Whoa, but I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, not yet. Whoa, no, not yet. Whoa, no, not yet. Whoa, I'm not gonna wake up.
So did you all get snow where you live? We got snow here in Georgia, I think it was Friday, and we got about 2 inches where we live, and of course all the schools were shut down, and businesses like the manufacturing plants and stuff, which is the type of businesses that I work with, and they were all shut down. So we did have a snow day on Friday, but this was done on Saturday and Sunday. And now I'm just going through all these little gadgets and spatulas, a garlic press. I have so much stuff that I've collected that I don't even know where some of it came from. So I'm just working through that so that we can get rid of it and donate it to someone that will love it and need it and use it. But anyway, I just thought I would tell you a little bit about what you can expect to see coming up. I do have some more decluttering that I want to do. I have some closets, and of course I've got to finish the kitchen, and then I have a hallway closet, the office closet where I keep a lot of my decor and craft items and stuff, so I need to get that all cleaned out. And then I do want to get rid of some of my clothes that I don't wear. Isn't it funny how you can look in your closet and go to put something on and sit there and say, I have nothing to wear, but yet your closet's full. So anyway, I need to go through some of that as well. I've been on a weight loss journey probably for the past 1.5 to 2 years. I plan on doing a video about life in my 50s and what it's taught me and what I wish people had told me what to expect in my 50s. So it has definitely been different. There were a lot of things that I wasn't expecting. So I do want to do a video about that. We have some house projects that we do want to do. We rent our home. It just works out better for us. And I know I'm all over the place, but anyway. So we do rent our home, and we have a really good leasing company that we work with. So there are some things that we feel like we can do to the house and not be penalized for it. Like the counters in the kitchen, when we moved in, they were like a black, gray, and white speckled countertop, which someone else had DIY'd them, but they just didn't match the kitchen. So I did redo those countertops with a paint effect. So I might share that. I did video some of that. I might share that in an upcoming video. But I do have several projects that I want to do, and so you can look forward to seeing those coming up over the next couple months. So anyway, let's just get back to what we're doing. So as you can see, I decided to put like the large containers of vinegar and canola oil, and then that's my overflow of sugar that I'm putting in there. That's my food saver. I don't use that quite as much because we don't seem to buy in bulk as much, especially since it's just the two of us, but I do use it occasionally, so I did want to put it down there. In the drawers up above is where I keep like our foil and our baggies and stuff like that, so maybe we'll do the drawers next time too. Anyway, I decided to take a little break and get the dishwasher loaded up with some of the items that were under the cabinets that needed to be washed. I didn't have a full load yet, so I thought that would help. And then there are a few things that I'll be doing by hand as well. And here is a look at everything that I have decluttered and will be boxing up and taking to be donated. And now I'm going to fix me a cup of coffee and enjoy what we've accomplished. So let me take you around. It feels so good to have these cabinets cleaned out. It's a nice feeling when you can walk in and you can open a cabinet and get out what you need and not have to be digging through things. I think the biggest thing right now is learning where we put everything now. But we'll get there. This cabinet is just mostly noodles and breadcrumbs and beef broths, things like that. This one feels really nice to have cleaned out. At least I can find things and hopefully we won't clutter it up with a bunch of junk again. And I don't think I showed this one earlier, but this was the cups. And I keep my mason jars up there on the top shelf too. We got rid of a lot of our cups, which is good because we don't use that many. And then of course this is my cabinet where I keep things that I like to use and stuff for the coffee bar. One of the things that I do want to do is get cabinet pulls and drawer pulls. I've got them in my cart on Amazon. I just haven't ordered them yet. I'm on a no spend January month, recovering after Christmas. So we'll wait till next month and then I'll probably order those, and I'll probably show that in a video as well. Over here, I didn't show this one either. This is where I keep all of my plastic containers and stuff for leftovers. Okay. Oh, they look so nice. And of course you saw this already anyway, but that's where the plates and bowls are. Kind of fun just to take a little tour of after. If only it would stay this clean all the time, you know. And then we'll go over here to the other side. And this is leftovers from breakfast. I fixed French toast and bacon for breakfast. It was so good. I always love things that I consider comfort food when it's cold. I'm not a big fan of winter. Here pretty soon. I think I'm pointing to the things that I was, okay, we got to do the drawers. But I think now is when, oh, I did do these cabinets here. I put all of my baking pans, and my toaster is there in that cabinet, which I don't use that often now because I have the toaster oven, which does all kinds of stuff and I love it. But here's one. This one, even though it looks clean, we do need to declutter and organize all of our spices. You'll see in a minute what I want to move over there. But that one needs cleaned out. And then the pantry. I cannot stand, I hate that thing that's over the door. I bump it every time I'm getting in and out of the pantry. And the pantry's not bad, but it does need a little bit of love. And then of course that's where all of our vitamins and medicine is. I need to go through all of that still. Okay guys, that's going to bring us to the end of today's video. I do hope you enjoyed it and you got some motivation to get in and declutter and organize spaces in your own home. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up button, leave me a comment, hit the subscribe button and the bell so that you can be notified each time I post a new video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.